fight wars no more. We don't want to shed blood no more. No, we don't want to fight wars no more. I say we don't want to shed blood no more. One more time. We are the children of this federation. We are the children of the living God. Listen to the voices of my generation. Listen to the children of the living God. Oh, we don't want to fight wars no more. No, we don't want to shed blood no more. Oh, please, we don't want to fight wars no more. My people, we never shed blood no more. Oh, no more wars. We don't want to fight wars no more. We don't want to fight wars no more.
Hello, everyone.
Shed blood no more. Fight wars no more. Oh, will you stop all your coup?
Hi, everybody.
Democracy to reign. I say, will you stop all your trouble? Will you give peace a chance? Nigeria won't fight wars no more.
Is the light okay, guys?
Liberia shouldn't shed blood again.
Share the video.
But we never fight wars no more.
It's just our video day. We're gonna be sharing some videos today. Hi everyone, thanks for coming. Please share this video. Invite. We're gonna be talking about the patch today. It's gonna be an hour video or thereabout. Hi Sister Rosemary, thanks for coming in. Share this video, guys. I don't know about this light. Can you guys, is the light bright enough? Should be. Thank you, Sanio Kosun. We are the people of this generation. The masses are the government. President Muhammadu Buhari, with all due respect, needs to know that the Nigerians are the government. He's not. He's just sitting on a post. That's it. So, thanks everybody for coming in. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday. And I'm going to I just read briefly of the first reading today. I'm a Catholic. The first reading was from the Corinthians, I think, and is vanity upon vanities. And this message is direct to the Nigerian government. Vanities upon vanities was my first reading in church today in the Catholic diocese. So vanities, what vanity means is when you stack all this money away, the leaders of Nigeria, what are you going to do with it? Is anybody going to bury you with money at the last stage? No, that's one thing you should think of, because the Bible has said when you have and you don't share, how ugly is that? When you have and you share, that is the most beautiful thing, because the Bible already told you, if you don't release, you don't get. So yesterday was my happiest day because I feel my work as a mother was, it was done. When my son called me and said, Mom, there's this woman that I met in a gas station and said, can I talk to you for a minute? And he said, yeah, you can talk to me. He said, I'm traveling to A, B, and Z, but I don't have no gas and I don't have no money. My son said, okay, come on, I'll get you gas. My son, maybe he was thinking he would get like $10 or $20 gas. My son filled the tank up. Kudos to my son. I feel my job is done. Because he said, Mom, he's like around your age. I can't even imagine you getting stuck. I hope somebody helps you too. You know what I mean? So I was so happy, and I keep just blessing him and all that. That's what, when you have 10, If you don't release 2 or 3, where will the other 20 come to meet you? There's none. So the first reading today in church was vanities upon vanities. All these leaders that think they have to stock up. When you start hoarding stuff, when you start hoarding money, when you start hoarding clothes, when you start hoarding properties, when you start hoarding, you guys know what hoarding means. When you start holding on to things, it's a psychotic problem. So Nigerian leaders, check yourself out. When you have like 10 cars and you just want to adore them, oh, adoration. I'm not saying don't have 20 cars when you work out for it. Not by stealing. By stealing is what makes it look bad. By working hard, if you have 20 cars, just like, thank you, Louis, always. Thank you. So it's just like the celebrities, the athletes, the basketball players, the football players, and all these celebrities when they line up cars. I don't even think there's any celebrity that have 2 or 3 or 4 cars in America. Because what are you doing with it? It does not make any sense. But maybe one will buy 20. I mean, when you work out on it, I'm not saying don't treat yourself, but when you know you really haven't worked out for all these things that you are doing, hey, clean the car, let me, brew, everybody see my machine. You know you have stole to acquire those things. Those things are vanity. Those things are vanity. When you work out for it, it's a total different thing entirely. Idris Benson, thanks for coming in. So the update, our highlights today is we're going to be talking about genetic. Genetic, that means like disease that is passed on to to children. So why I'm teaching genetics today is because there's an old woman in Nigeria that was just caught in one of the states. One of the governor's wife is taking care of her right now. She's 105. The way we like to label people in Africa, especially in Nigeria. So all her children dies. Somebody's going to label her as a witch, not knowing what the husband has or what the wife has. And I'll give an example of that where I used to work, how this woman's 3 children died out of genetic disease. You can't just start, labeling people, oh, you're a witch because you kill all your children. How do you know they didn't have genetic disorder or genetic disease? That's a part. And we're going to be saying the update of Omoyele Sowore, just briefly, because yesterday you guys know I did all his stuff. And we're going to be showing Tina Osogbomoroe so people can still remember not to forget her, to keep donating into her account for her dialysis, the young woman that has a kidney problem. So we're going to be talking about the child that was beaten by this woman, Nigerian women. I'm telling you right now, we talk of the Nigerian government a lot, but the Nigerian government has also caused too many psychiatric problems. Too many people running around in Nigeria with so much psychiatric disorder and psychiatric problem that people don't even know. When you put people under duress, when you put people under anxiety, when you put people under pressure, when you put people under nothing, no hope, they are bound to run out of their brain. Their brain is about to twist, and they're about to run crazy. It's only it takes by the special grace of God for people who don't have no hope to not go crazy. That is reality. That especially when you look at every corner and nothing is coming out of every corner. There's no how you won't run crazy. Everybody's immune system is not the same. So we need to stop laboring people in Nigeria. And this woman that just beat this child and throw her to the dogs, are you kidding me? That woman needs serious help. That woman needs to be not just persecuting her. She needs to be checked into a psychiatric ward because no normal person does that to a child. No normal person does that to anybody. No normal person hits anybody, to tell you the truth. When you inflate pain into others, either by your mouth or by your words or physically, you're not mentally up there. To tell you the truth, you got to check yourself out. That's why you see people go for anger management. So the third one was the nurse that has she faked being a nurse and a colonel in the army for so long and opened up a clinic. God knows how many people she has killed. God knows that. So we're going to be sending messages to all these people today, and we're going to be talking about a patch. You guys know I told you guys about patch yesterday. There's a new patch that came out, not medicinal. It's for pain. It's for different things to spank up your immune system. So the doctor and the inventor of this patch is who I'm working with. So till we're seeing result of many people. After 3 months, people will say they don't have no chronic pain anymore. Like I said yesterday, my friends mom was sent away to Africa because they stopped her chemo. They gave her like a few weeks or so. She's still there jumping around. They have all this patch on her. So when the patch gets running, I would like to invite the people, the company, the people that are involved in this patch. You know, it's a little patch. You just put it where you have the pain or where you have thyroid or different things. You know, when they can explain it and we see all the reward and everybody that has used that patch, I will let everybody know they will ship to anywhere in the world. That's what they said. So the first one is Omoyele Sowore. The update of Omoyele Sowore is he's been picked up from Lagos to what they call it. He has been picked up from Lagos to Abuja. So I don't know what that is all about. But, you know, there are times when you think you're doing the right thing. This is to, hey guys, call just came in and let me just call that person back. There are times people do things and they think they're doing the right thing, but they're really not. Because when you don't listen, when you think you're doing the right thing and everybody's trying to correct you and you think you're doing the right thing and you don't want to listen. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm on a live video.
Huh?
I'm on a live video.
Okay.
I'll call you back. What are you guys doing?
No, we're just here.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything is fine.
Okay, I'll call you back.
Okay.
So there are times when people just do things, they think they're doing the right thing, really they're not, and they refuse to listen and they refuse to even acknowledge people talking, because you know what? You cannot outsmart the masses. That is just a fact. Please share this video when you come in. That's the first thing you do. You cannot outsmart the masses. That's the leader that listens to the employees or the leader that listens to the people around them is always usually a good leader. If somebody can really tell this guy that, okay, you pick him up like Omoyele Sowore. Omoyele Sowore, Sahara Report is the newspaper that gives CNN the accurate report about things that are going on in Africa. Even Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera do rely on Sowore to get all these reports. I'll tell you the truth. They just love Sahara Report. They think when it's coming from Sahara, they know when it's coming from Sahara Report, it's authentic. So Al Jazeera, CNN, and all these people, this is the one newspaper and one news that comes into these guys for that they depend on. Sahara Report is one of the news line that CNN and Al Jazeera and everybody rely on to get African news. So Sowore is not like you arrest a common man on the street. Not that I'm not saying he's important than anybody, but I'm just saying his arrest will blow up agitation, and his arrest is all over the place. So it's not making our country look good, and it's not making the president. It's not making the president the most favorite president either. So that's just the fact. So I can see if he commits any crime. Anybody that commits any crime should go in for it, no doubt. But I can see if Sowore has committed any crime. If he has committed any crime and you arrest him, bravo to you. But if he hasn't committed any crime, that look at China, is it China? You know what? A place in Asia, I think it's China. China or Japan. There have been revolution and they have been protesting for every weekend. They have not missed it. So because our constitutional and our human rights gave us that right to protest peacefully. If we are not being physical and if we are not destroying any property, you can protest from forever. You can decide to protest every day. China, or one of the Asian countries, those people has promised can you imagine, even a working system, their system is working, at least it's working better than Nigeria and every other person combined. So those people have been protesting every weekend. They promise the government that thing that they want change. They will not stop protesting till they listen to them. Have you heard one person being killed? Why don't we, in Africa mostly, why don't we know how to treat ourselves? Everything is violent. So he's been picked up. He's been picked up from Lagos to Abuja. So, and you guys know Al Jazeera and CNN, all of them, they all depend on Sahara Report for their news. So Sowore is not just somebody that you pick up that it won't be explosive all over the place. And I just, from the lawyers are working with them, and Amnesty International has sent message to the Nigerian federal government to not delay him. You know what that means? The Westerners, they don't repeat things like we do in Nigeria. You they crazy, your mother, your father. No, we don't. They don't have time for that. The Westerners, they tell you one thing once, especially the Caucasians. They tell you one thing once, they believe you will follow direction. When they start repeating themselves, they get irritated. And you don't want to know what's next. You know what I mean? So federal government has been sent a message that do not delay Sowore, the international amnesty. They're working with him. So this is not somebody you just want to, now, that woman, Loretta, shame on you as a mother. As a mother, you don't want to be doing wrong things like that and giving wrong information. You said, Sowore said he was going to set himself on fire. You guys take him away for safety? No, that's not true. That's not true. We women should refrain from lies and all this. Don't let all these men drag you into nonsense. You don't want to bring curse into your home or into your children. Don't stop lying. That at one time there was a revolution, somebody set themselves on fire. That's that person's problem. So you cannot put two and two together and think you want to compare it to what is happening now. Please stop giving excuses and take action for your and take responsibility for your action. That is another thing. That's on the wayside. Hi sis, hi everybody, hi Bessie, Cordelia, hi my sister Henrietta. So the next one on the list, that's Sowore's update. Tomorrow when I'm going to work, I hope I can see everybody that is doing. They said there will be a rally in New York. I wish New York is 4 hours drive away from me, and it's a weekday. I wish we have an embassy here, but we don't. But what we usually do when we protest, the Boston women, we usually go to the State House. But I didn't put anything together. So, but for the New York, I'm going to be giving them kudos. So the next one is one woman in Nigeria. I don't remember the state. I wouldn't even want to mention the state in Nigeria. This mama is 105. She had 3 children, and all 3 children died. So the children died, and they start calling her a witch. So what they did to this woman, everybody, all family, everybody abandoned her, that she's a witch, she killed her children and all that. No. So till everybody didn't hear of her till the governor's wife picked her up. They picked her up. The governor's wife redid her home, brought 2 people to be taking care of her, buy her clothes, bought her food and all that. Now she took it upon herself to be taking care of her. So there's 2 women in the house taking care of this old woman. No, now she's 105. She has passed through the trauma. How are you, Emeka? She has passed through the trauma of losing children. So everybody says she's a witch, she killed her children and all that. Let me tell you about genetic disease. If you have, maybe, for example, if somebody has sickle cell, let's say if you have AS, 2 people are AS, hopefully not, hopefully people will go and check before they get married. 2 AS will produce SS. That's sickle cell, and so nobody will blame each other at that time. But there are some genetic disease that one person will carry that will finish up a whole children. People don't understand it. So let me give an example of where I used to work, because I'm not calling their name. I'm not saying anything about the family. I can really give it as an example. I'm not going to call their name or anything. My kind of job don't allow me call names. So this woman had 4 children, 3 girls and 1 boy. So the husband, not knowing those days, the husband has something that is called Huntington's disease. The Huntington's disease is a genetic disease. It does not have no cure, does not have nothing. If America can't cure it, then there's no cure, nothing about this Huntington's disease. So the Huntington's disease skipped the first son. The first son was free. And all 3 children, all 3 girls, the last 3 girls, they all got the disease. So they all died where I used to work. I'm telling you, when the nurses and everybody is full of tears in their eyes, it's the mother that will even say, you know, hey, I don't want to see that tears. We gotta be strong. We gotta be strong. We gotta hold their hands. We gotta pray. You know, she became strong out of losing 1, losing 2, even the 3rd one. She will be the one to tell the nurses, take a deep breath, go have a glass of water. I'm like, oh my God, this woman, you're so tough. But you have to, it's something you have in life that you don't want to throw blame or start giving name to. Are we going to be calling that woman a witch? No. The first daughter died, second died, third died. The only person that was living with her, that stayed with her, is the first son that didn't get the Huntington's disease. And the Huntington's disease was from the father. So they all acquire it from the father. The mother didn't have no Huntington's disease. So the Huntington's disease, you don't have no cure. So all these children die. Then if it was Nigeria, we'll say she's a witch, she killed all her children. We all need to watch out how we label people, how we call people witches and wizards. Why do you think anybody will have a supernatural power more than you will? God has created all of us equal. Don't think anybody can kill. There's nobody who can kill, except you killed by the gun. If you blow somebody's brain off, that's different from, they have juju and all that. Those are all garbage. That's how I was raised. That's how my dad raised me. My dad raised us that those things are garbage. And I can't believe nothing less than my dad, because he's a hero. He was a smart man. So my dad said those things, those voodoo, all those things are garbage. So that's how I was raised. I see them as garbage too. So why do you think another man has more supernatural power more than you do? I mean, most of us have more wisdom more than another, but it's not like you have the power to kill anybody. If they pick up a gun, a pistol to blow your head off, that's different. Of course, people do that, But when you talk about voodoo and all that, so that poor woman, now she's 105. She has lived with that label. She's a witch. She killed all her children and all that. We not knowing if those children really died of genetic disease from the husband, because the husband died before her. So, we all have to be very careful in Africa how we label people. There are genetic disease. Very, very important. So this woman, oh my God, this woman is psychotic. Somebody needs to check her into a hospital, a mental hospital or something. There is no way somebody will beat up a child, then put that child into a cage for the dogs. Hold on, I'm going to have to look for this. I know my daughter sent me this in, it's ugly. I don't even want to look at it, to tell you guys the truth. I do not want to look at that. The only one that I want to show you guys, let's leave that alone for now. Let me show you guys this nurse. That's how bad our heart is. Sometimes our heart is very, very wicked. So this woman, she has never ever been a nurse in her life, but she has the gut to steal somebody else's license. A nurse entirely, a nurse that died. This nurse is not even alive. A nurse that died, she stole a nurse that died's license, and she told everybody that she was a colonel. Okay, she was a colonel. I think she was a colonel in the army. Let me look for the for the video, and I'll play it to you guys. And we also have one man to give kudos to. The man, Dr. Oh my God. Okay, I just saw this video. This is crazy. Okay, guys, please be patient with me. Biodu, how are you? Guys, be patient with me. I just saw this lady's video that she said she was maybe this is a video. Let's see. Yes. I don't know why it's not playing her. Can you guys hold on? Let me see if I have. Why is this not playing? Can you guys hear it? Okay, the bottom line of this is this lady here has stolen somebody's a nurse that passed away. She stole a nurse that passed away's certificate, nursing certificate, and I guess the nurse was in the army also. So she stole the certificate and she opened up a clinic. That's how bad our mind is. And I don't know why people think all these bad things that you do to humanity. I'm pretty sure as she opened up the clinic, she has been killing people. Because no doubt, because if you're not a nurse, you're not a nurse. If you're not a doctor, you're not a doctor. That is just the fact of life. You cannot fake it. You cannot fake it. You can only fake it for so long. But I will behoove you not to fake it, because it's a lot to be a nurse or a doctor. It's a lot you have to know. It's a lot that goes with it. It's a lot of mistakes, even with people that have gone to so many schools. You know, sometimes people still make mistakes because we are human. So can you imagine somebody that has never been to the school killing people carelessly because you want to make money? That is the greed that we are talking about in Africa. So you not even knowing that this woman is dead, that alone should give you, cold feet for you trying to pull up her license and take her name and start opening a maternity and a clinic, start treating people, start doing things you don't know. I'm pretty sure you have killed so many. And you know what? Apart from going to jail, apart, I don't know what's wrong with my what they call it. I don't know what's wrong with my volume here. Apart from going to jail, that's hellfire right there. I know we're in the era of desperation. Even when we're in the era of desperation, there are things you want to do, not, you have to have a conscience. You have to have a conscience. Definitely you have to have a conscience. I don't care how desperate you are. I don't care how much you want to show off to another human being that God created like you. You don't have to show up anything. You don't have to tell anybody what you're not. Just be yourself. Why not? Why do you have to impress anybody? Nobody validates you except God. That's one thing. You got to keep friends that takes you for who you are. Don't keep friends that don't want you to be you. That is just a fact. So the next one is that woman. Conscience is not bread on the street. I hear you. I hear you. That's a fact. So the next one is this woman right here that just beat up a child and put that child, after she beat her up, she put that child in with a dog cage. How about if the dog eats that child up? I don't know if it's a child because I didn't really get the whole story. The story is on this phone that I'm using. I like to read that story again, and maybe hopefully next weekend when we meet, we will recap it. Because how do you How do you, if you're not a psychotic person, if you're not really crazy mentally, how do you even inflate pain into a child's body, and you give the child to dogs to eat? You have to be crazy. So they're looking for her. But I will advise all the authority that is looking for her, after you get her, check her in the psychiatric hospital first. So when she gets treated and she get better, you can give her sentence, because she might go to the prisons and try to eat up somebody or something. That woman is crazy. There's no doubt. So the next one is videos that we have to show about our sister Tina Osagbomore. And I will have an open mic. Anybody that wants to talk about what's going on in Nigeria. I wanted to rest from it, because I know the previous night I didn't sleep all night. I was getting calls and everything. But I wanted to rest from it. But I got a message from somebody that Sowore was being transferred from Lagos to Abuja. That was the only update that I wanted to hear. So all of that calls I couldn't receive it because I was in church. So let me show you guys Tina. Let me show you guys this guy. You guys know this girl, this young girl that I show all the time to raise fund for. You guys have all her right here. You guys have all her information. If you don't have her information, you can always call me and I'll give her information. This thing is acting up today. My volume is acting up today. Yeah. It's not gonna let us hear. Please send me the video. What video? We're not gonna be hearing her voice too much. But Tina Osagbomore is our girl. She's 28 years old. She's a final year student in Bender State University who's doing dialysis. She pays 40,000 every 2 days or every 3 days. But she's raising money. She's looking for money that she can raise. So what happened? She's looking for money that she wants to raise money so she can go do her transplant. So guys, you guys know how we do it. You guys know with the little angel in heaven, that our little guy that died on his way to the airport, we did raise, all Nigerians raised 70 million within 48 hours. You guys know we can also do this, or everybody from Edo State and everybody from Nigeria. This young woman, we're not going to let her waste. We're going to help her out. She's looking for 15 million to go overseas to go have a kidney transplant. She has over maybe about 2 million. So we know we can do it. Throw anything on her. If you have anything, I know some people had messaged me. They went to Nigeria from Europe and they went to go see her and donate and give her some money. So if you have anything, you can always hit me up and I'll give you all her information, her number, you guys know I do not deal with money on this platform, but I can always give you all her information, her number, and her account number so you can put money in for her. She's a baby. She's just 28 years old in her final year in the university. So please help her out. Then the other one is Faith Agala. She's online. She's a girl that likes to cook. She would like to set up a kitchen in Faith. Let me look for her. She would like to set up a kitchen or a restaurant and she has a GoFundMe that she set up. She would like to set up a kitchen in Italy instead of her, because her job right now is not stable. So she would like to set up a kitchen in Italy where she lives. So if you can help her, her last name and her first name is Faith. Is FAITB. Ogala is OGALA on Facebook. You can look for her on Facebook. If you have anything for her, she will much appreciate it. It don't matter how much. She posts all this food that she cooks. I'm telling you, she's awesome. She's awesome with what she does. She's awesome with her cooking. I know I shared the GoFundMe. So you guys can go on the GoFundMe if you have anything to throw on the GoFundMe for her. It would be much appreciated. She loves to cook. So Let us know if you have anything for her, or let her know she's on live. So let's talk more about the patch. So the patch, oh, that's why I don't like using that phone. Now this phone has much information, but I can explain the meaning of this new patch. It doesn't need a prescription. It's already being handled by the inventor and the doctors and some nurses. So it's out there in California, not even here. There are some people that are using the patch already. Next Saturday, I will show you guys the size of the patch. What this patch do for the inventor and the doctor that contacted me, and my friend also is working with them, because my friend's mom is using it. She had cancer, and they told her they couldn't do chemo anymore, so they gave her few weeks to live, but she's still there in Africa kicking hard. She have been using this patch over 1 month now, so she said she no pain, nothing. So we're keeping our hand across and just hoping on God and the patch. The patch is not medicinal. I have the inventor. I have his introductory of the patch and how he came about it on this phone. So that's why on what they call it, on Saturday, we're going to be showing a full video and listen to the inventors and listen to the people that have used this patch. This patch is an immune system booster. It boosts up your immune system, and it also what they say, it does so many things. It's for chronic pain, people with chronic pain. I'm going to have to call Ayo about this patch, really. People with chronic pain, when you have a chronic pain, you put this patch on, right on that pain. They show you how to apply it, just a little thing. And it's for thyroid, it's for hair loss, it's for so many things. It's a wonderful patch. You guys know, because of there's no health system in Nigeria, I dig into everything. And when these people found me, I'm like, yeah, this is the right place right here. So when it's working, and we have seen people that have our testimony, I hope it's not too expensive. I think they do payment plan. They cut it down for you. So, and they ship all over the world. That's what is beautiful about the patch. So I will let everybody know. I'll put everybody on board with the patch. So if anybody has any update of Omoyele Sowore and the update from Nigeria, well, I can take one or two people, then we end this video. I said it wasn't going to be a long video, because on Sundays our videos are usually not too long, and it's a video day. I didn't want to show the video of the little boy being beaten and being, no, that's too graphic. And the mama's video also too graphic. It's 105 woman. We don't need to be showing her here. Then on the other video, it's okay also. I didn't want to put that here. I wanted to put that woman that took somebody else's certificate, nursing license, and went to go open up a whole clinic, and just doing what you don't understand. You cannot. A nurse, a medical field is nothing you cannot, oh my God, you cannot fake that field. You cannot. It's something you cannot pretend to know when you don't know, because you will kill somebody. That's how much we don't care. That's how much we don't care about lives. When we are desperate for money, we don't care about lives. I don't know the way we are. And that's how much we don't. You cannot package nursing. You cannot package doctor. You cannot package anything medical, physical therapy, anything medical. You cannot package, except you really have that heart to kill people and make money. You finish your generation and make money. Where would that money lead you? That is a blood money right there, hot money. It's not good for your children. It's not good even when you build a house with it. It's like you build a house on a sand instead of on a rock. Faith, your connection failed. You want to move around in the room where you are, Faith? Move around. Move around. It's saying your connection failed. That was the first time, but hopefully this now we add you. Guys, share this video, guys. Share this video. Share this video. Move around in your room, in your area, Faith. Maybe it will allow me to connect you. So that is blood money. And shame on that woman, especially the person that she used, especially the person that she used. It's a connection. Move around, or you go outside where connection is wrong. How are you, Garuba? So I'm just saying, when you use all this money, they are blood money. So shame on that woman. Okay, the woman that died that you took, how are you, darling? The woman that died that you took her nursing certificate to go open up a clinic in Nigeria, and you start killing people. Obviously, you will kill people because you don't know what you're doing. Medical field, anything medical, you cannot package, you cannot fake. You can't fake it because you won't know what you're doing. You will end up killing people or putting people in harm's way. So when you get all that money, what would that money do for you when you already killed so many people? That's blood money and cost money right there. You cannot do anything good with that money. Even when you build a mansion with it, it's a mansion that don't have no blessing on it. That is just a fact. Faith, I don't know what's going on. Let me bring Sam in. I don't know what's going on with your connection, Faith. It has to be yours because I'm home. Let me see if Sam gets connected. That means Sam gets connected. That means it's from your side. It's adding you, Mr. Sam. Low network. Okay, it will connect you guys now. The network is back. Let's see. I think it's coming from me. So it's okay. It doesn't have to be every day. Wait, I'm adding you. Hopefully it will go this time.
Hello, mommy. Good evening, man. Happy Sunday, everyone.
Yeah, fine. Happy Sunday.
Yes,
it was my connection.
No, it's mine also. I have to change I have to change to Wi-Fi to normal one. It was mine. Good evening, everybody. So, good evening, man.
This is Faith, everybody. She needs our help to set up a little thing in Italy.
Yes.
She loves to cook.
Thank you so much, mommy.
You're welcome. Oh, I lost her. I'm telling you, this is not gonna be this internet is not gonna behave today. I already know that. It dropped you. I don't know why. I'm adding you again. Hi, Biodun. Sorry, I couldn't. I will call you after the show because it was early this morning. I couldn't just. The previous night, I really didn't sleep. I was getting calls like crazy. Okay, it's adding you. I don't know what it's doing now. Okay, let's try somebody else maybe. I know, I see your invite and it's adding you. Maybe you need to move around, Faith. I see your invite, but you know, the internet is gonna misbehave today. I don't see your invite, Sam. So, Sam, I don't see your invite. Try it again, Faith. Maybe you need to go out and come in and come right back in. That might help. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kasim. Beautiful mama, give me your phone number, okay? Yeah, my phone number, if you go on my page, Angel Wing African Health Empowerment Foundation, my phone number is right there. It's 61. My other phone number for the foundation is 617. If you are writing it down, Kazim, it's 617 427 7276. 7276, I believe. Let's see. Let's see. I have two phones, so let's see if I got this right. This is for the foundation in Nigeria. So I'll tell you right now, we'll be talking about the foundation on Saturday also. Things are rolling. It's all registered. So when we say, you just have to pray for where you can find a real person. It doesn't have to be you're a Do, you're a Benin, you're a Hausa, you're this. Good people are everywhere. They're everywhere. Faith, I don't know what's going on with you. It's adding you. Hopefully you'll get it. So Kazim, let me find. It dropped you. Yeah.
Wait, please lower it now. Lower your music. Thank you.
Okay, well listen.
Must it be now? These children said. Lower it now. Just take it off. Thank you. Hello, everyone.
Okay,
Hello,
well
mommy.
listen.
Good evening, man.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you so much.
Good. Yeah, what's going on? Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to contribute on that lady that fake his own certificate. I just want to say something about Africa and Nigeria, to be precisely. That lady that fake his own certificate is based on because of the condition of Nigeria and the way Nigeria are, and no security, nobody. That is nobody. Like in the Western world, like let me just say in Europe, it's hard for someone to fake a certificate. It's hard for someone to fake a doctor certificate or nursing certificate. But in Nigeria, it happens because of no good government, no good security, nobody control, nothing, and like lawless country. So that is the reason why that one happened. And another one again, like the lady that comes out and said that is because Sowore said that he will set himself ablaze the day of revolution or whatever. Is what the president Muhammadu Buhari said to her to say. I mean, that is what she said. That is what she come out to say. You understand? You won't blame them because no good reports, no good what they call it, median, no good news, nothing works in that Nigeria, nothing at all. It's what the president, if you give them money, they'll give you the news that they ask them to give. Like CNN, like China's TV now. Since all these things has been going on, I haven't heard them talking about Sowore. I've not heard them talk about Sowore. You understand? They were just saying their own thing, as if nothing happened, And that lady also that did that, my God, she's like, no, that locked up a child in a dog's cage. No, that woman, she needs to be examined. They should examine her head and all that and see if she's okay. Yes, they need to examine her.
She has to be not normal.
She's not normal at all. She's not normal at all, mommy. Really, she's not normal. I don't think that child is her own. And this is what a lot of people go through in that Nigeria. If you are living with your auntie, or you are living with your uncle, or you are living with someone else, maybe your mother's friend, This is what they go through in Nigeria, mommy. You understand? That country needs to be fixed. That country needs to be, because in Europe or in America, if a child lost his parents or her parents, is the next person has to be his uncle or her auntie that will take care of that child. The government too will also come in and make sure that the child is okay. And if that child has nobody that will take care of her or take care of him, the government will come in and they will give that child to social. Social will take care of that child until the child becomes 18 years and become somebody in life. You understand? But in Nigeria, this is what they go through. That one we just see now. We just see that one. A lot is like that in Nigeria, like that. In Africa as a whole, a lot is like that. A lot is going on.
But we don't have a working system. So
Exactly.
there's no way we don't have a working system. So
You know, so
that's
it's so annoying anyway. It's so annoying. As for Sowore, they really dive rock. Then jump. In short, President Muhammadu Buhari he jump transformer. He just
the wrong person.
he go hug transformer because he's an ignorant. This will tell him he's an ignorant. This act. Don't put this inside my eyes. This attitude towards Sowore, he's an ignorant, like seriously, because if he's learned and understand what is going on in the world, he won't have go on for Sowore. You understand? Number one, Sowore is not in Nigeria. Number two, Sowore got family in America. So he short. I don't know how I will describe this man brain. You understand? It's just something else. He dive transformer. He go hug transformer. He go hug and kiss him. So, as for Sowore, I know definitely he's going to come out because he got the wrong person. And the people that do say, oh, Sowore is the scammer, Sowore is this, is that. If Sowore accepts money from the government, do you think they will pick him up? This one is not EFCC or SARS that pick him up. This one is just kidnapped from the DSS. This one is, I call it kidnap. They kidnap him from the DSS. So if Sowore accepts something from them, if Sowore collects money from them, they will not go and pick him up. They will not touch him. He will be living fine and all that. He will not even go back to Nigeria anymore. The money he collects, he will just be using it to enjoy himself.
Let me tell you, everybody can. Nobody's perfect. We all have our flaws, and we all have made mistakes, and we all are still gonna make mistakes. We just have to do our mistakes with God guardians. Let me tell you, not everybody money gets attracted to. That's just one thing. There are people who will lose their dignity, they don't care about nothing except that when they see that dollar sign, that's it. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, money is good. Money is good when you still have your dignity and your personality. So there are people who will just come on the face and talk, but behind there they're taking, backdoor money.
Yes.
When you take from the poor, and when you see how much children are hungry in that country, you have to be in that country. Last year, where was I? When was I there? I was there around November area. You have to be in that country, and you have to be in some neighborhood. Don't just go to some neighborhood that when you get there you think you're in abroad. No, not those neighborhood. Go to some neighborhood and see how children strive. Just to see you throw something in the trash, they'll go pick it up just to see if there's a leftover. People don't understand. When you see all those things, except you're not created by God, they are money. You will not like to touch anything that relates to the children's money. You say, oh, this is Nigerian government money. You will be running away from it just to avoid hell. Because when you see children, not even when you see, let's say, when you see old people that have served the country all their lives, and they can't even put two bones together, they don't even have no flesh no more. Put two bones together, you say, wow, how dare you? How dare you do all this to humanity? How dare you do this? This is a crime against heaven and earth. This is a crime against God. Because when God made all these beautiful things, he wants us to come here and enjoy it and be kind to each other. But okay, let's say you are not kind. But give Caesar what Caesar's.
Sorry there. Stand still.
I can't understand it.
Really?
Thank you so much.
Okay, ma.
1 minute to tell them what you are soliciting for. Very important. Because they need to
Okay.
hear it from you too.
Okay. I want to open a restaurant, Italian restaurant and African restaurant all together called Hanaland. And yes, I need a financial assistant, and in short, I really want to open it in a place that, yeah, a place that will attract people, a place that will that you know, that will fit the name called Hanaland, you know, because for this
So
moment, for this period, yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this period,
No,
this
go ahead.
moment, and the times we are in Italy now, things are not going well the way it's supposed to be. We hardly find stable job and all that. So since I have the certificate and I can work I can work. I'm a hardworking person. It's just that I need that financial assistance. So I decided to say, okay, let me ask for help so that people will help me to, you know, to reach my end, like open this restaurant so that at least I can create a future for my kids and for all that's around me also. That is it. So please, guys, please, everyone, please, if you know my page, and just short visit my page Hannah Land, you will see things for yourself and all that. And again, please help me for the GoFundMe. Anything at all can go a long way. Just support so that
Okay.
we can build a future together. Thank you so much.
As you are done, you can share your GoFundMe right here on the page,
Okay,
on
mommy.
this video.
Okay, mommy.
Okay.
I will.
I wish you luck. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
I have
everyone.
other
Happy
people.
Sunday to you guys and a lovely Monday.
Thank you. I have see if you can shut it there. I have a few people waiting. Sam, you're next. Let's see. I don't see you. Sam, I don't see you. You need to go and be back. Desto, I don't see you either. Okay, I see you. Sam, I don't see you on the list, so you can go and be back. Desto, I'm bringing you in. How are you, Angel? How are you, Mercedes? I know you see me, but I don't see you. That's the fact. I didn't see you on the list of the request. I'll take two more. Then you guys know on Sundays, the videos don't get long. Tomorrow, yesterday's video, you can go check that. And tomorrow, you all make sure you go out there and protest. Nobody can stop that. That's your human right and fundamental rights. So that's so. I don't know where you are. It's been adding you. So if you want to turn around in your living room or wherever you are, turn around and see if you can go to a stronger internet area. It's not connecting you. It just say adding you. Oh, okay. He's on. That's all.
Revolution, revolution.
Hello.
I have to do something before I go.
Excuse you. Yeah, that's why they took you off. Oh Lord. Okay, that's so I don't know what happened to you now. I think your thing just went off. This thing is acting up today. Gee. Yes, I know, Emeka. Unfortunately, some Nigerians are slave to corruption and bad governance. They would rather betray the movement.
Good morning.
Yes, I know. But they will all come out tomorrow and protest for their own good.
Mommy,
Yes.
are you afraid of the revolution song?
No, I don't know what that is. Did you send it to me yet?
No, I was the one
Bring
singing
it.
it. That is the revolution song. We have learned it from Omoyele Sowore already. Either they like it
No.
or not, Omoyele Sowore, they must free him.
I called his phone.
He, he, he and Nnamdi Kalu, they are the god of Nigeria. Not this one
Yeah.
they are seeking inside the church. All those useless Pentecostal churches, they should come out
No,
and follow all those, they should learn from all those Enugu Reverend fathers what they did 4 days ago. They should follow them
but,
because they have hold our
but no
youth.
offense to my Reverend Father. No offense to my Reverend Father. I'm a Catholic. But if that hasn't, I mean, that is so disrespectful. You look at a father with a cassock, you put a gun to their head. Like, I don't understand these Fulani people. Are they
So,
human beings or a bunch of animals? I don't
so
understand them. Like,
all
what?
those pastors, our youth that they have hold captive, they should release them. All of them should follow the step of all those Reverend fathers for the protest they did in Enugu. They should follow the protest up until further notice. Our protest, our revolution have no end till we get what we want.
Yeah.
Till we get what we want. We cannot continue be dying in every day in that country and will be buried in mass grave. No.
It's not a crime. It's not a
We
crime
are not, we are
to
not going to take it.
it's
We
not
are
a
not going
crime
to
to
take it.
for revolution.
They should free Omoyele Sowore. If
Yeah.
anything happen to Omoyele Sowore, that country, we will turn it to desert by ourselves. That is just it. This is not the time to hide. This is not the time to say elder. Nothing like elder in this issue, in this revolution. The word elder, we don't need it. The word elder
Yeah.
put us in the position that we are today.
Mm-hmm.
Who deserve respect, the respect will be given to him. Not because of his age, because him or she deserve it. The respect will be given to him or her. Who don't deserve respect will be mercilessly assaulted or be beaten or be stoned. We don't care
Because
if you
they are old.
elder.
Listen,
If you want to,
because they are old, don't mean they have common sense. They are foolish old people.
and all those police that is watching this, that is hearing this evening, go and read the Nigeria Constitution. You are not the first police that have did those kind of nonsense dirty job. How did they end
They
up? They
join.
die. Their children become to hawker.
Tell the police people to join.
Their children become to hawker. If you do not change, you become like your children will still become to hawker tomorrow. Your same children will still be killed by Fulani herdsmen tomorrow. The government that you think you are protecting, tomorrow, when you die, your children will still be a slave under them. So you better fight for the future of your children. Don't carry AK-47. Go and be shooting aside tomorrow. You are not doing any good. You are not doing any harm to anybody. You are just destroying the future of your children. The policemen, you people should learn of what Hong Kong police did not up to a month ago. You people should learn from it. Drop your gun and follow the march. The price that they are giving you is not up to a month. The salary that they are giving to you is not up to a bag of rice or whatever. I did not take police. I did not think that police salary is up to 40,000 naira or 50 cents thereabout. That is not what you will use to train your children in university. Nigeria police force may not receive sense. May not receive what they call common sense. Common sense.
This is my message to the Nigerian police. Yeah, do as Venezuela police department did. So when the president came, then they all lined up. Immediately he came, they dropped their gun and everybody walked away from him. So why don't you do the same thing? Or you can hold your gun. You don't want him to turn around and start blowing everybody up. But I mean, you guys don't really get paid well. We're all in this together. What are you
They are
guarding? Why are you
suffering.
guarding guys in the whole place?
They are suffering. Most of the policemen say they can't even eat 2 square meals in a day. That's why they are
So
robbing
they should
people
go for
in,
tomorrow.
in the streets. That's why they are robbing young guys in the streets. All
Yes.
the EFCC leaders today, they are busy driving the cars that they take from young boys in the street. Our Nigerian government have turned our youth to fraudsters because they did not provide job. Most of all those youth that you are harassing in the street today, most of them are graduates. Most of them are graduates, no job in the country. No company, no single company owned by Nigerian government. Obasanjo sold all. Obasanjo and the Atiku, they sold all. The pastor that we have today, that they say our Buhari, not our thing, because that's Buhari vice. That is not a vice. That is a condolence visit vice. His job is to go. Osibajo's job these days is to go and visit people that lost their people. Very soon
Exactly.
he will be visiting the graveyard to go and be mourning people that they have buried in mass grave. One useless man came on live video, said that we have to wait for 4 years. Nobody have to impeach Buhari, that Buhari was voted for. Who voted for Buhari? Fraudulent election that they did? There was no election in Nigeria. Since I was born, I have never experienced any free and fair election.
No, but he elected himself.
As Nigeria stands now, we don't have future. Our children don't have future. We don't know where we belong yet. Until we get what we want. Buhari, nobody is impeaching you. That is what the police is saying, that we want to overtake you, want to hijack the government. No. Nobody is hijacking the government or whatever. What we are saying, Buhari,
make all that story up.
Buhari, what we are demanding, Buhari, give us schools, give us good hospital. Second, number 3, all the politicians' children, they will not be receiving medical care in abroad again. Number 4, all the politicians' children, they will not be schooling in abroad again. Number 5, Buhari, give us road. Number 6, Buhari, give us electricity. If Buhari can assure us those things, within the next 6 months, we see all those things are going on, and he will not be flying to abroad again like bird that fly from tree to tree. He will not be flying to UK again. He will stay down in Nigeria, be receiving his medical treatment, and we will see that the new dam or whatever, they are working on the electricity. Those that are working road are working road. 24 hours work will be going on in the country. Then Buhari, you are free to stay in the office. But if you can't provide us all those things, please pack your Ghana must go. Carry your work, pick of Hausa, go back to Darwa. If you are even in Nigeria,
it's Daura.
you should go back. You should go back. You have killed our people enough. Enough is enough. The people that you have killed is enough.
Exactly.
The people that you have killed is enough. In the history of Nigeria, I don't think there is any government, if not the only truly time of war, that have killed the people that you have killed. The money that you have borrowed in the history of Nigeria, except from Abacha, that looted Nigeria, Soni Abacha, what did they call it? Calling the history of Nigeria, the money that you have borrowed 3.something trillion naira that you have borrowed, billions of dollars that you have borrowed that Nigeria is owing today. You have become a borrower.
Well, that money is still in Nigeria.
You don't see what they use the money for.
That man from Barakata family can recover all those money. All the dormant account that all these politicians are using, they might as well bring all the money out, because it will still come out when the right person comes in. We're still
Which
going to dig
dormant
all that
account?
dormant,
Which
and all
dormant
those.
account?
You weren't on the show yesterday, on my program yesterday. I'm not
The
repeating that.
dormant accounts they are talking about, those accounts, most of those accounts are the people that are being abroad. That have been abroad
No,
3 4.
no.
No, mommy, let me tell you something. All those politicians that you see, most of them stop hiding money, keeping money in the bank when Buhari changed currency that time. When Buhari overthrew power, when he changed currency, and most of their money is not is hidden in their homes, underground and all, not in the bank, and it's not hidden in naira. Those money is hidden in hard currency. In Buhari first tenure, all the money that they claimed that they recovered, did you see any naira there? They were all in hard currency. The money that burned in Tinubu house, do you see naira there? They are all in hard currency. Euros, dollars, pounds. If you read their homes, you will see billions, you will see trillions in some people's home. Not the one that they hid in bank in Swiss, in bank, not the one that they hid in Asia, in some bank in Asia, not the one. If you see China account details, can you explain it? No. Our money is all over the world.
Okay. Let me bring somebody else in.
All Nigeria youth, please, tomorrow, wherever you hear the sound of revolution, revolution, hey, revolution, hey. I must do something before I go. Do something before you die. Don't just die like that. Do something for your generation to remember. If you want to die for the revolution now. So that when the freedom comes tomorrow, that your children, you will become, your children will celebrate you from generation to generation. God bless the good citizen of Nigeria. And please, we should say no to personal churches in Nigeria. We don't need it. They are one of our problems. They are holding our youth captives, and their children is going abroad, and they are telling our youth to be coming to service, deliverance that day and night. Jesus walked. Jesus walked for good 6 days. He created the world. I said God. He created the things according to the Bible. For the 7 days, it was not praying that he created the world. For 6 days, he created everything in the world. On the 7 days, he rests. On Sundays, enough for you people to go to church. All those churches that you people are going to day and night, you people are praying every day. The country is getting worse.
But how come the pastors, they got released so quick? That's because somebody has given them money. These people are kidnapping people and raising funds for their ammunitions. People don't understand. Like, why can't the security stop them from kidnapping people? They kidnap people, then they pay the ransom, then they have enough funds to fund all the ammunition and all that, and more ammunition is being formed. Like, what?
Listen, let me tell you how they raise the money. Osibajo is redeemed. Osibajo is redeemed. And the pastor that they kidnap, they are from redeemed. All of them with the politicians, all those politicians. Have you ever seen a place in Catholic Church where they have seats of grade by grade, set by set? You will have some leather seats where the rich men will sit down. They will have plastic. They will have some where some people will stand. In Catholic, everybody sit down in the same seat. Even though when the altar is filled up, the Reverend Fathers that came to church or Reverend Sisters don't have where to sit. They will sit that inside. They will sit that in the midst of other people. They will sit that as a normal human being. But if Buhari visit any Pentecostal churches today, or is a member, or Osibajo, he have a comfortable leather chair that he wishes to sit, and not the normal plastic that the others use. They will provide the money when they hear they arrest pastors, when most of our money that the government loot, they loot some and hide it inside the church. Although their private jet is for money laundering.
Okay. So thank you so much. Let me bring somebody else in. Desto, thank you.
All right, mommy.
Okay, thank you. Wear your orange tomorrow now. And make sure your friend in Nigeria they're gonna go
Which
they're
Nigeria?
gonna go protest. Okay?
Yeah, I will call them. I will call them in Nigeria. I will call them as
Okay.
well.
Okay, be safe out there.
All right, God bless you.
Thank you, honey. Okay, shut it off on that. Let me bring Sam in before. Hello, hello, hello. I see you, Sam. You're the next person. I see you have Okay, I don't even see you on the. Okay, I think he's there. Okay, it's bringing you in.
Hi, can you see me?
Okay, go
Hello.
ahead before I play this.
Can you
How
see
are
my
you?
orange beret?
Yes, I see it. If you have more light so people can see you, that would be good.
It's rather unfortunate. I put the light behind me. I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. I probably
That's
can
fine.
do something.
That's
Yes.
fine. Go ahead. We just want to hear what your contributions are. Don't
That's it.
worry about the light.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Bravo.
I'm generally thinking we need to kind of find a way to um, educate each other on what is really true and what is not true. We can't continue to deal with things as a matter of fallacy. Now, I'm going to do this very quick because I know you're tight for time. Now, when you spoke earlier about a lady who locked a child up in a dog house and the dog kind of like, delivered to the child and all of that.
I don't know what the dog did. I didn't want to see it.
Right. I understand that you don't want to see it. I don't want to see it either. But that's not the point. Now, you went on to talk about a nurse who kind of like took it upon herself to treat people without the qualifications. Now, let's try to focus on the ideals of government. When you say democracy is about government of the people, by the people, for the people, we have to be very careful and we have to take full cognizance of what that means. Now, if the government is locking people up to be chewed by by dogs, how is it that citizens will not lock children up? Do you understand what I mean? Now, if a nurse is working on forgery and personalities in the government are getting into government positions by forgery, what do you expect the people to do? This is all leading up from what our government is. Right. Forget, people have to break their minds down and forget about rulership. We are no longer in the era of rulership. You cannot be ruled. You are not, you are a citizen to be led. What we need is leaders. We don't need rulers. So we need people who can show us the way forward by leading. And
but obviously, President Muhammadu Buhari, everybody he chose, they all rulers.
Muhammadu Buhari is not a leader. He is not a leader. Muhammadu Buhari is a shrine ruler. He is a dotard. When you say dotard, he is the kind of person who does not have the acumen to lead, but he's just there. He is old mentally. I can prove that. You can prove that. Everybody can prove that. You can ask Buhari a question tomorrow and he will be stupefied. It is not that one is mocking him. It is an understandable situation in his health. He is an old man. I am getting to be an old man. I'm still working very hard as an engineer, but there are moments that I know that my age is beginning to tell. It is not a disadvantage on my side. I need to let younger people do stuff. So let's forget that side. Buhari is not a leader. Now we need a leader. And by the grace of my good mentality, I have not found anybody that I can suggest as a leader other than Sowore. Right now, a person who has the vigor, the agility, the energy. Can you imagine that Leonard Ezenwa tried to tell us that Sowore spent 365 days in Radisson Blue? Now you have to be an idiot, a complete idiot, to believe that, because we know that Sowore spent a lot of time on the road.
I see few things on YouTube. I just shake my head on people, and these are so much ignorant people. They see, I don't know what you call learners analysis. They say, let's analyze it. If you look at what this man is really saying, are you dumb? Is your brain in? This man is saying nothing. This man, Sowore, thought of something and thought a schoolmate who was a schoolmate. You know, when people are growing, they have passed through trauma and they become something else that you don't know. You cannot say because you went to university those days in Nigeria when you really have less problem. All you do is just carry your bag, go to lectures and all that, and you would think that same person will still be acting like you after they pass through trauma all their life.
Let me give you an instance.
Not saying nothing.
Let me give you an instance of let me give you an instance of qualification. Everybody who has been following Sowore and has a parallel follow of government will know one thing that happened on 2 occasions, 3 occasions. Sowore will suggest something and the government will do it. On 2 occasions, in the case of Abiola, let's have Abiola Day. Sowore said it, they did it. At least 3 occasions like that have happened. Now tell me who has the qualification for leadership. I accept Sowore has his problems. Let's face it. That gravity thing was a mistake. Who doesn't? Who's perfect? And at the moment,
who doesn't?
Took.
Somebody said, the pastor's wife said they are using Sowore's ideas. Of course they are.
Of course they are. So the government at the moment, by the leadership or rulership of Muhammadu Buhari, have actually used a cat to watch over mice. How do you do that? How can you put somebody on the oversight committee to watch over people who is a thief, a person who is being checked as? How does that make sense? So today, there's another thing that I have to talk to you about. I'm not so much a young man in a way. I find that it's the people of my age who are the most antagonistic against Sowore. And I'm just finding it very difficult to understand why. And they are mostly in the diaspora. Why?
Yes.
Why is that?
You could think people are smart, but they're not. Because you're educated don't mean you're smart. Being educated and being smart and having common sense is 3 different things entirely.
I always say something. I always something, and
because you're educated don't make you smart. That make you book smart. That does not.
I'm always saying something to people, and I'm always trying to difference between being politically intelligent and socially intelligent. When you are politically intelligent, you will take sides with people. You will not take sides with ideology. When you are socially intelligent, you will take sides with the things that are right for the people rather than things that are right for persons.
Yes.
So a lot of people my age have turned out to be the most stupid, selfish, people affected by ageism, elitism, and all of that. What is my problem with who is leading as long as the country is being propelled in one?
You saw oh, I lost him. You saw yesterday somebody came here and said I was biased. I don't see Sowore doing anything wrong. What is my business with who is leading? Except so long as Nigeria is running right. And every time I go to Nigeria, I enjoy what I'm enjoying here. I don't give a rat. I don't give 2 cents, to tell you the truth. I do not give a whip. Whatever, if so long as Nigeria is working, nobody's suffering. People who went to school will get a job, and there's no people running in a wrong road, and people are getting killed left and right. There's no security. There's no light. So long as I don't give a rat who is ruling, so long as you're doing the right thing. That is our aim. I don't have nothing personal with President Muhammadu Buhari. Oh, hell no. He's a human being. I respect him, as a human being that's created by God. And I had to like human beings because that's what God wants us to do. That's his creature. Who am I not to? But what he's doing to humanity, when you don't manage right, that don't make you a bad person. That just make you, if you're a bigger person, you can step down for somebody who can do it well to come in. That's why we're all speaking about him. Otherwise, there's no personal interest. There's no personal thing he has done to any of us. But we are telling him the country is not working. So if you don't know how to lead, let other people lead. It's as simple as that. Africans don't know when to stop. Stop when you know the road has been blocked. I could care less. I don't give a rat about the name. So long as Nigeria is working, that's all we care. That is the fact. So let me see if I can bring oh my God, I'm not seeing anybody that is requesting. What's going on with this thing today now? Okay, let me bring Sam back so he can finish. Then Brother Monday, I will bring you in. Ooh. Can you invite me, please? Yes, I see you. You are the second person. Let Mr. Sam finish his, then you will round up. Another 10 minutes, we should be out of here. 2 minutes for Mr. Sam, then 3 minutes for you, Brother Monday. I don't know. I'm trying to connect him. It's like he's not connecting. Guys, share this video. The first thing you do is share this video and invite friends. If he's not connecting, I don't know if it's from my side or his side. Okay, it's not invite me. You guys have to throw your invite. The next person is Mr. Monday. Sam, I'm not. It's not. Can you move around your area there? Can you move around your living room or wherever your internet is stronger? Hello, Sonny. I have just 2 points. I know, Kelly, but I just. Okay, Mr. Sam, you have to move around. You have to move around. It's not connecting you. Let me see if it will connect. I don't even see Monday. I don't see you. Wow, what's going on with this? Whew. Okay, guys, hold on. Can you throw me another invite? I think this thing stopped. Guys, is it running? I can't even see the button that you guys are inviting. I can't see the invite. Now they are tampering with it. It's been running fine, but now we're talking about President Muhammadu Buhari is gonna be acting up. I can't see your invite, guys. I can't. Oof. I cannot see your invite, definitely. I cannot. Oh, Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can. Maybe
I cannot see your invite. Definitely, I cannot.
I can't see the invites. This is crazy.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can.
I have like 5 people on invite.